Hello everyone, welcome to the next video. Actually in the previous videos we have completed the structure organization chapter, in which we have studied about the four type of the tissues. Those tissues was actually the epithelial tissues and connective tissues, as well as we have seen about the muscular and the neural tissues, right? So these four type of the tissues we have studied in the complete chapter. Now let us discuss about few important questions. So it will help us to understand that what type of the questions would be there. Here I will tell you one important thing before starting the question practice, that the questions which we are going to discuss, these are not only from the NCERT. I have taken some questions out of the NCERT, means some other topics which is not in the NCERT but related to this chapter only. Okay, so it will help you to explore little bit knowledge of this chapter. So please cooperate for that. Don't feel that I have given the topic, I have taken the questions which is not in the NCERT or in the syllabus, but actually those questions are from related from your chapter topic only. So it will help you in exploring the knowledge of the structure organization in the organism chapter. Okay, so let us start with the good spirit. Here the question number first is simple only, that is the macrophages. They are asking in the question that macrophages are derived from what? From the monocytes. Okay, so monocyte are what? It is actually a kind of the WBC. Okay, so macro means bigger, phages means those who will eat the others. Phages means to eat. Okay, or simply we can say eater. Okay, so here macro means we knows very well, bigger. So the eater which is bigger, so that is a monocytes. Okay, neutrophils, we have seen 65% of all the WBC would be the neutrophils, which is not actually the eater. And lymphocyte would be the different, and basophils we have seen already the mast cell. It is having the different function, not like the macrophages which is the phagocytic cells. Okay, here is the explanation given for this question. If you need, then pause the video and then take the screenshot or read it carefully. Okay, now let's see the next question here. Which of the following engulf the food, the foreign material? So engulfing the foreign material means to inhale it. Okay, so which one will engulf the foreign material or any pathogen? Foreign material means any kind of the pathogen, right? So it may be the plasma cells, it may be the macrophages, it may be the mast cell or the lymphocyte. Okay, so here the macrophages are what? Macrophages we have seen the eater. Okay, engulf means to eat or to take fully, so it would be macrophages. Plasma cells are antibody secretor. Okay, they are secreting the antibodies. Okay, mast cell are what? Mast cell are the basophil cells which will secrete different type of the enzymes or the different type of the like we can say the hormone or the neurotransmitters. That is a serotonin from the basophils, like serotonin we have seen, right? Serotonin, heparin and histamine, right? So these three are the secreting substances from the basophils. Okay, histamine. So these three are the important term. These two, like serotonin is a vasoconstrictor, heparin would be working as an anticoagulant, and histamine would be the anti-allergen. Okay, so and lymphocyte we knows very well only a kind of the WBC, T cell or the B cell. Okay, here it is the T cell or either the B cell, which could not be the engulfing fully, but it will kill the pathogen. Here they are asking in the question for the engulfment. So engulfment will be because of the macrophages, not because of these remaining three. Okay, again the explanation is given. If you need, you can take the screenshot of it and read it carefully. Next question is, which one of the following cells is involved in the defense mechanism of the body? Defense mechanism is the protector. Okay, so who is actually protecting the body from the pathogen? Protect from the pathogen or the foreign particle, right? Protect from the pathogen, or simply we can call it as like from the foreign particles. So here they have given like lymphocyte, neutrophils as well as the macrophages, or all of these. So these all are what? These all are actually a kind of the WBC. They all are kind of the WBCs, right? And we know WBC are actually protect our body from the pathogen. So we'll go with the all of these. Next question number 4 is solid and malleable. solid and palpable matrix we have seen into the cartilage. Okay, we have seen in the cartilage, but in case of the bone we have seen hard and non-palpable, right? Hard and non-palpable or pliable, sorry. Okay, that is what this is the function of the bone. So let's see now the question what they are asking in this one. Solid and the palpable means the cartilage matrix that resists compression occurs at the locations except where. Means they are asking where is not the cartilage present. That is what they are asking. Femur is what? Femur is the bone, right? Femur is the bone. Remaining three like nasal septum, tip of the nose, intervertebral disc, they all are the kind of the cartilage. Okay, and this is what they are asking in the question, so it would be the answer. Next is important one out of the syllabus, which I told you already. So here they are asking like stratum germinativum is an example of which kind of the epithelium. Stratum means the layer, germinativum means the innermost layer. Okay, germina word is indicating to the innermost layer. So layer they are asking, and the shape of this. It is the example of which type of the epithelium means they are asking for the shape. They are asking for the shape of the epithelium, right? So let's see with the help of this diagram here. They have given in this diagram the epidermal layer, right? This is the epidermis or the epidermis layer name. Okay, so here the first layer means towards the outside. This is towards the outside. This is towards the inside. Okay, so innermost we have seen germinativum, stratum germinativum. Then second innermost from the inside to outside, stratum spinosum, and then third one would be granulosum, fourth one would be the lucidium, and last one which is towards the outside, that is a cornea. So here they are asking innermost layer, so we will go with this one, stratum germinativum. So it is not given in the NCERT, again I am saying, but even you should know this is the stratum germinativum. So I showed you what is the meaning of the germinativum. Now let's see the question. They are asking that this layer, this is the innermost layer, which kind, means what is the shape of this epithelium. So now let's see what is the shape of this. This is the shape of the column, not the cuboidal, right? So this is the shape of the column shape, right? So let's see, this would be the column shape, not even the cuboidal. Ciliated will not be there obviously, but squamous epithelium also will not be there. Innermost means column shape. Okay, so I hope this would be clear, not in the NCERT, but even I showed you, so you should focus it. Okay, calcified cartilage is present. Calcified means the in which the matrix in which the calcium and the other molecules which is giving the strongness to the bone, this is not actually that much present. So they are asking calcified cartilage is present in. Okay, so the here the calcified cartilage means here pinna. In the pinna it is actually not that much hard. Okay, supra scapula of the pectoral girdle of the frog. Supra scapula of the pectoral girdle, you should notice. Pectoral girdle means here pectoral girdle is a kind of the cartilage, right? It is a cartilage. Okay, here. And ear bones, end of the bones, that is a joints, and intervertebral disc. Here they are also, we are having the different type of the cartilage. Now let's see, I will show you here the cartilage type, cartilage location. Like in the ear we have seen the cartilage in the nose we have seen, cartilage into the joints we have seen, costal joints, cartilage into the intervertebral disc. Okay, pubic symphysis also having the cartilage, that is a hairline cartilage. This blue one is indicating you the hairline cartilage, and red one is indicating you the fibrocartilage. Okay, and green one is indicating you elastic cartilage. So here is the elastic cartilage in the epiglottis, right? And red one is fibrocartilage, which is indicated by the pubic symphysis. Okay, and rest everywhere we have seen the hairline cartilage, right? So based on that only, that here that calcified cartilage would be the cartilage in which the like for example this is the matrix in which the cells would be porous, right? So cells would be porous means it will become little bit loose. Okay, if it is loose, so we can say it is calcified. So it would not be present into the pinna, because in the pinna we have not seen that much loose, but into the pectoral girdle, pectoral or either the pelvic girdle, rather it is, but it would be the into the girdle. Okay, so there it could be present in the form of a cartilage. In the pinna and all we have seen hairline cartilage, right? In these all part we have seen the hairline cartilage. see, cartilage is not given in our NCERT, but even it is very much important the type of the cartilage you should know. Okay, so this is your work, like to understand or to study about the type of the cartilage. That is very very important for you. You just do it as like homework I have given you. Okay, so it will help you a lot. Now let's see the next question, that is what is the incorrect for the hairline cartilage. For the hairline cartilage they are asking which is incorrect. It is fiberless. It is fiberless in the sense there would be no fibers. Cartilage are actually having the fiber. It is not like fiberless. It is fibrous. First of all, it would be the answer. It is bluish. I showed you already, bluish white in the color given in that diagram. That is also the actually the perfect to show you. That is correct. And it is in the pubic symphysis. See here in the pubic symphysis I will show you. In the pubic symphysis actually they have given fibrous cartilage. Okay, but if you will notice in this diagram, in the center there is a red color. The red color is indicating you the fibrocartilage, but in the sides you can notice there would be a blue color. Means the sidewise it is having the hairline cartilage but not the fibrocartilage. Okay, so basically you can understand that pubic symphysis is the area in which hairline cartilage as well as the fibrocartilage both are present, right? So here the pubic symphysis we can see here. For the hairline cartilage, it is actually found into the pubic symphysis. First of all, it is present into the pubic symphysis as well as the fibrocartilage also present into the pubic symphysis. Okay, so the fibrocartilage plus hairline cartilage, they both are present. So they are asking in the question for the hairline cartilage, so we will consider it as a correct, not the incorrect. Okay, so it is the form of the embryonic skeleton into the vertebrates, that is also present, but it is not the fiberless, it is having the fibers. Okay, so that is why the option number first would be the answer. Next is, what type of the cartilage tissue is present into the intervertebral disc? Related to the previous question only, this location they are asking. In the intervertebral disc we have seen the white fibrous cartilage, that could be the hairline cartilage, but actually they are asking for the cartilaginous tissues, not the type of the cartilaginous tissues they are asking into the intervertebral disc. That would be the white fibrous cartilage. Okay, so that is why we will go with this third option, not with the second one. Okay, next is the hairline cartilage does possess. Hairline cartilage is possessing what? Hairline cartilage is having the fibers. Just now we have seen this question. Okay, these cells, lacuna, blood capillary. Cells and lacuna are the it is the matrix. Lacuna will be the matrix of the bone and the cartilage. Cells are the osteocytes, and blood capillaries you know already. So we will go with the third option only. Next is, which of the following tissues is avascular, means blood vessel is not present. So what could be the answer? Like skeletal muscles are not having or having. Avascular they are asking, so means there would be no blood vessels. So there are actually presence of the blood vessel into the skeletal muscle. Because of that only the ATP would be coming, right? So this is having the vascularized membrane. This is actually the vascularized, right? Second is the dense reticulate tissues. Dense reticulate tissues in the sense the dense reticulate, or these are actually the loose connective tissues. This is the kind of the loose connective tissues. It is a dense connective tissue, not the loose, sorry for that. It is a dense connective tissue. So in the dense connective tissues we have seen the vascularization. Okay, there would be the vascularization. So it is vascularized. Then third is a cartilage. Cartilage is actually not having that much blood vessel, because in the cartilage there would be no diffusion of the gases, there would be no that much exchange of the gases. So it is not having that much. So we will call it as, it would be in the form of a avascular. Okay, in the form of avascular. And here the epithelial tissues, epithelial again avascular. Okay, it is also avascular. And tendon is what? Tendon is actually again the dense connective tissue. Okay, dense connective tissue. So this is dense connective tissue. This is also having the cartilage. Okay, this is also having the vascularization. So it would be vascularized. Okay, so C and D are actually not having the vascularization. So we'll go with the third option. Next is matching epidendral microglial astrocyte oligodendrocyte. So first of all, you should know with the help of this one. We have seen in the neural tissue also about this diagram, and we have studied already. So now let's see this neural cells and its function. In the central nervous system and peripheral nervous system, we have seen different epithelial tissues. Like in the central nervous system, we have seen astrocyte, epidendral cells, oligodendrocyte, or the microglia. The function is actually very important. Astrocytes are having the blood-brain barrier, okay, and the epidendral cells which will be lining the spinal cord and the ventricles, and oligodendrocyte will be myelinating the CNS, and microglia cells working as a immune system or the phagocytosis. While the satellite in the Schwann cells would be the part of the PNS and having the regulation, satellite would be having the regulation of the neurotransmitters, while the Schwann cells will show the myelination again. Okay, so now let's match the question the answer of this question. So epidendral cells is actually what? Epidendral cells, we have seen the set of the cerebrospinal fluid. Okay, so here would be like epidendral cells are what? Epidendral cells will be helping in the set of the current of that CSF. Okay, and very simple one, oligodendrocyte, if you will match, like oligodendrocyte are what? It is having the myelin sheath. Okay, that is because of the oligodendrocyte, right? And the Schwann cells into the PNS, but they are asking for the CNS, so here it could be matching very simply. So D2 is given in the option number first only, and A4 we have already seen. And microglia cells are what? It is the microglia cells, means micro means the phagocytic, WBC, that is the brain neurons from the toxin, means phagocytic. Okay, so the B, sorry, it would not be that. Okay, macrophages, yes. Here is the macrophages. Astrocytes are showing the macrophages function, so it would be the phagocytic. Okay, so B should be matching with the third one. Okay, so we'll go with the first option only. Now let's see next question. Which of the following epithelium is present in the bronchiole and the fallopian tube? Very simple question. Bronchiole and the fallopian tube are having the ciliated epithelium. Okay, which of the following is exclusive feature of the mammalian bone? Our mammalian bone are having the exclusive feature for what? Our cells are having the Haversian canal and the Volkmann canal. I told you in the previous video, if you have studied, very good. If you have not seen, so please go and watch that video about the bone. So it would be very helpful for you for these to select the answer of this question, because in the bone we have seen very deeply with the help of the diagram we have studied about the mammalian bone or the bone structure, that how the cells are arranging, how the lacuna and the lamella are arranged, how the matrix and all arrangement would be there. That is very important for you. It is not given in the NCERT about the Haversian and the Volkmann, but it could come in your exam for the NEET 2026. So please be careful. Don't go only with the NCERT. NCERT is very important, but that language you should explore with some other books. Like if you are having any material, you use it. Otherwise, please watch the previous video, so that will help you, because I use all the important terms to explain the complete NCERT lines to you. Okay. Now, the next question number 14 is mark the tissue which is most primitive omnipresent. Primitive means first. Okay, omnipresent, everywhere, right? Everywhere. And it is considered as a wear and tear tissues, means it is wear and tear tissues, means that would be present everywhere and used by everywhere, used by other cells also, whether it is the organ, whether it is organ system, or whether it is out system of, or sorry, let me write it again, organ, or either the organ system, or either the lining of the epithelial tissues on the surface, lining of surface of body, or either the organ, means outer surface of the organ or the body. Okay, so here it should be the epithelial tissues. Okay, so it would be what? It is the primitive omnipresent, that means present everywhere, as well as wear and the tear tissues, means it would be at the surface of the body or either the surface of the organ. So it should be the epithelial tissues, right? Next is the question number 15. Mammary gland in the humans are modified what? It is actually pseudorus pseudoriphyes, or that is a gland, pseudoriphyus or the pseudoriferous gland, which is actually the mammary gland. Actually, pseudoriferous gland is what? It is a salivary gland. That is another name for the salivary gland, pseudoriferous gland. It is the salivary gland. Okay, so that this is a memory based question, you have to learn it. Okay, so I will not go too much deep in this, but you have to learn it. Then question number 16 is the tissue which serves as a support framework for the epithelial tissue. Support framework means the framework, support framework in the sense the areolar tissue and the adipose tissue, these all are the part of the loose connective tissue, right? In the loose connective tissue we have seen the areolar tissues as well as the adipose tissues. Okay, but in the areolar tissues we have seen they are actually giving the support and the framework. In the adipose tissues we have seen the fat storage only. Okay, fat storage, or you can call it as like energy saver. Okay, energy saver or the energy conserver for the future. So it is not that much, but it is actually for the support framework for the body, for the tissues. Okay, so we'll go with the areolar only, not the muscular and nervous would not be there obviously, but you could be confused in between these two. So I told you that why the adipose will not be there. It is a specialized tissues. One more thing, one confusion I will remove from your brain, that in the summary of this chapter, in the structure organization chapter, there is a summary in which the adipose tissues is given as a specialized tissues. Okay, so you don't get confused that why in the summary it is given in the specialized connective tissue and in the chapter it is given as a loose connective tissue. Adipose tissues are specialized because of its function, because of the fat storing, that it is storing the fat and conserving the energy. Because of that it is specialized and given in the summary that it is a special. Okay, now let's see the next question, that is all the following structure are lined by a single layer except one. Like all the four are only the three among these four are having the single layer, but only one is among the four is not having one layer only. So let's see, the first one is saying endothelium. Endothelium means innermost layer, so that means there would be more than one layer, that is why it is the innermost layer. So there would be more than one layer, right? There would be more than one layer. Okay, then next is the loop of the epithelium. Okay, loop of epithelium, obviously if loop is there, so again more than one layer. Ureters are single layer. Okay, it is having one layer only. Why one layer only? Because it is having, if it is having more than one layer, then there would be much difficulty in movement of the molecules. Okay, and the mesothelium is again, it is having more than one layer. From the name itself you can understand it is actually, okay, from the name itself you can, meso means the middle layer. Okay, so that is why the upper and the lower would be there. So we'll go with the third option only. The next question, feature common to the bone and the cartilage is presence of, means what is common in both bone and the cartilage. Okay, similarity they are asking, that is a matrix. Matrix is what here, that is a lacuna. Matrix of the bone and the cartilage is the lacuna. Haversian canal only in the bones, only in bone, and lamella is again, it is a part of the bone only, and hematopoietic tissue, these are the completely different, not related to the bone and the cartilage. Okay, then now question number 19 is choose the correctly matched pair. Inner lining of the salivary duct which is ciliated, they are asking. Inner lining of the salivary duct are not having the ciliated epithelium. Adipose tissues are the dense connective tissue, no, it was the loose connective tissue. We have seen many times, so again it is wrong. Areolar tissue are the loose connective tissue, absolutely correct. And cartilage, loose connective tissue, no, cartilage is not the loose connective tissue, it is a specialized connective tissues. Okay, now let's see, the epiglottis is composed of. Epiglottis is actually what? It is a type of the, it is the like we have, I showed you the already in the diagram of the type of the cartilage. Okay, so there would be the cartilage here. Here they are showing the hairline cartilage calcified, both A and the B, or the clastic. Actually it is a elastic cartilage. Epiglottis I showed you in the form of a green color, that was the elastic cartilage. Okay, so we will go with the, so option number 4. Okay, there are some more questions also, but we will do here in the next video. We will do the some other questions, as well as we will start the from. For more understanding, we will do the questions, and it will help you, as well as the other questions also we will solve. That also will help you in doing this complete chapter. Okay, so after this, the next part would be on the from, and I hope it is helping you, and I hope you are doing well. And if you are not studying, please do start your preparation for the NEET 2026. Otherwise you will be late. All are actually started their preparation, those who are 26 aspiring. If you are still thinking that I will do it tomorrow, that means you are very late. Okay, for the 26 you will not be the eligible for getting the seat. Okay, so please don't be late, do it very well, and I hope you can do it, so do it. Okay, and for your future you have to take the step, right? And do subscribe, and please share my video with your friends and the colleagues, so it will give me a appreciation. It will give me a like I could be able to make more and more videos. I can do it very well more than this. Okay, so for my career, for my growth and all, so please do share with your friends and help me and motivate me with the sharing. Okay, thank you so much. Do well.